Hi, my name is Donny Lowy, the CEO of Closeout under your wholesale business. You can visit my website through the link in the video description listed below. Today I'd like to discuss with you how to generate wholesale orders through cold calling. Cold calling has been traditionally used by marketers to discuss and to present their offers directly to an elusive audience that is already bombarded with print, online, and television advertising. By speaking directly with the consumer, or in this case, with the retailer that is looking for wholesale merchandise, the salesperson is hoping to increase his odds of cutting through the media clutter and making a sale. Cold calling can also be used by wholesalers to reach clothing stores, dollar stores, and discount stores. Because retailers are constantly receiving wholesale product catalogs and closeout offers by email and mail, a direct phone call can do wonders. Of course, many people are defensive when it comes to cold calling because they have no relationship with the caller. And the reason cold calling is effective, on the other hand, is because you are introducing your business to someone who knows nothing about your business. So once the connection is made, the potential for a profit that would not have been established is present. And now, of course, before I give you the tips, the underlying theme in order to take a cold call and to bring it to a level where its results can be productive is to try to turn it into a warm call. A warm call is a call that's actually made by someone who the store would know. So if you can give references to the store that you're calling, or show them perhaps that you're working in the same market, or you know some of the people that they're already dealing with, or you sell to some retailers that store might already be familiar with, that it'll enable you to shift the call from a cold call into more of a warm call. Tip number 1. Take notes throughout the phone call. This will accomplish two important objectives. For one, it will show the retailer that you're serious about supplying him with what he or she needs, and you are taking your time to see what he or she wants, not just what you want to sell. Secondly, you will have a great deal of information which you can incorporate into future communications with the retailer and other potential retail accounts. Because through the process of that cold call, you will learn what it is that retailers in the market that you are serving need, and you'll be able to adjust your product offerings, your prices, or even the type of service that you offer in your sales approach. Tip number 2. Compile a list of all interested prospects so that you can call them periodically to offer them new closeout products. Just because someone is not ready to buy now does not mean that he won't give you a $10,000 order next month. So it's important to have a list of all your prospects so you can follow up, and sometimes it can take 5 to 7 phone calls or even more phone calls before a prospect will become receptive to your offer and actually make a purchase. Tip number 3, follow through. If you told the store owner that you were mailing him a catalog, sending out samples, or visiting his shop, make sure you do it at the time and date that you said you would. By being consistent, you demonstrate that you are a reliable wholesale source. Tip number 4, speak to the actual merchandise buyer. Because your time is valuable, quickly determine if you're speaking to the right person. If not, ask to be directed to the buyer for the store. If you are selling to a national retailer such as The Gap or Victoria's Secret, ask to be given the phone number of the corporate buyer. Tip number 5, your approach should be friendly and businesslike. If the retailer feels pressured or senses desperation, he will end the phone call shortly. Always stay positive and recognize that you are in business for the long term. While you can make a sale on the first cold call, you should be happy with just introducing your merchandise the first time. Tip number 6, repetition works wonders with cold calling. A weekly call reminding potential and actual customers of your closeout inventory can triple your sales. Think about how quickly people forget an ad or an offer they saw just a few days ago. Now imagine them trying to remember an ad they saw a month ago. If you want a dress boutique to remember that you're a dress supplier, you need to remind them at least once a week until they are ready to order. And once they do order, follow up every week to see if they need a fresh shipment of clothing. Thank you very much for watching this video presentation. Please visit my website, closeoutexplosion.com. You'll find a link to my website in the video description below. The next time you're in New York, please visit my wholesale warehouse. Thank you and have a really good day.